The Lord told me to just give a quick little word today, and he was reminding me of Paul on the road to Damascus. And Jesus pulled up on Paul on the road to Damascus because Paul was persecuting the saints. And so Jesus was just like, what's your beef with me? What you got going on? And Paul was like, who are you? And he said, I'm Jesus. I'm the one that you coming after by persecuting the Christians, right? And sometimes you got to forgive people before what they did to you before they had a revelation of who you were. Because Paul goes on to do great things right half the Bible. But it took the forgiveness of Jesus Christ, because they could have just killed him. God just could have killed him. But they wanted to show that even the most vexed man against God could change. Amen. Okay, so the Lord told me to come back. And I had to come back because some of us are enemies of ourselves. There is a such thing as divine law. Excuse me. As divine law. So that means that it says, what a man reapeth, he will sow, right? So if you are putting forth all of your energy, all of your time into something that's sinful, you're going to get a sinful return. And vice versa. If you put your faith in Jesus, because that's really all it takes, faith in Jesus and obedience to the statutes of God, look, that's going to be your return. And some people are like, well, that's so hard. It's really more simple than what we believe it to be, because if all it takes is a revelation. So Paul was on the road to Damascus and he received the revelation. He received the revelation of who Jesus was. And that's what the Lord likes to do with us. We need to receive the revelation. And so after we receive the revelation, the Lord is like, okay, you received the revelation. I sent your son to draw you near to me. Now it's time for you to change. It's time for you to do better. But you go on the road to Pookie House. You go on the road to the strip club. You go on the road to the buffet with the Tide money. You get what I'm saying? So there is a road that must be chose, because the Lord cannot lie. He cannot lie. And Jesus asked, he doesn't ask, he says to Paul on the road to Damascus, he said, you're kicking the goads. And so I looked up what goads is, G-O-A-D-S. And goads is foreign to us, but in that time in Greek, it basically is just like a tool they use for stubborn oxen. So one part of it was smooth and the other one was like a stick, like a spear almost, to make them move. And the more that the ox resisted, the more pain the ox was in. A lot of your pain is coming from your resistance of the revelation that you've already received. Now that's the word of the day. Forgive yourself. And until you forgive yourself, you're going to continue to cause yourself pain, because some of us are leaning into that spear and being a stubborn ox because we believe that because of something we've done or because of something someone said that we have to be on that road. Love y'all.